What's up, super players? It's your homie C-Rod, and today I'm gonna bring you the 10 best decks. I'm gonna rank them. Pretty much, there's a total of 10 different leaders. As you guys could see, there's a total of 10 different leaders that were showcased in the new Set 11 Vermilion Bloodline. And I have Vegeta, Gotenks, Gogeta, Son Goku, Broly, Dark Broly, Vegeta, Son Gohan, Baby, and Garlic Jr. There's a total of 10 different decks that you guys can play in the new series Set 11, and we're going to be ranking them from best to worst. So stick around, make sure to leave me a like on this video if you guys like these type of videos. Subscribe if you are new here for more Dragon Ball Super card game content, openings, battles, and all sorts of Dragon Ball Super content. So let's get straight into the video. So number 10, I'm going to be giving it to, unfortunately, the number 10 spot goes to Garlic Jr. So I'm going to give the number 10 spot to Garlic Jr. because it's a very specific type of deck, meaning it's linear. You need to run the new keyword skill cards that have Overlord and Servant, meaning Garlic Jr., you pretty much have to play those Demon Clan cards in the Garlic Jr. deck in order to make Garlic Jr. playable at its prime. So because of that reason, I'm gonna give it the number 10 spot. Let's look at the leader real quick. He has a very generic auto. When he attacks, he draws an awakening ability that's pretty good. If you have a unison with a specified cost of 3, you could awaken earlier. And the Overlord skill, which is the new keyword skill, that when you have a battle card on the field with Servant, you can get that card, place it into your deck, and draw a card. It's good, but it's not very powerful compared to every other leader. So that's Garlic Jr. When you awaken, same thing, Overlord, an auto that when he attacks, he draws a card, and then you're able to bring out Demon Clan cards with his auto as well. Like I said, very specific to the Garlic Jr. and the Demon Clan engine, and for that reason, it's getting number 10. Now let's go into number 9. So look at all these leaders we have right here. They're all amazing, and this is gonna hurt my soul, but number 9, I'm gonna give it to Gogeta. The reason I'm giving Gogeta the number 9 spot is for one reason and one reason only. This deck gets countered heavy with all the darn free play countered cards that are in Dragon Ball Super card game right now. So the reason this deck gets countered so heavy is because this deck relies heavily on the Union skill, which is where you drop a Goku and Vegeta card from your hand with equal power to bring out Gogeta cards, right? The unfortunate part of this is that when you do that ability, you're going to be dropping 2 cards from your hand, and then your card that you just Union for goes straight back to your hand, and you just minus heavy. And that is the whole point of this deck, because his auto allows you to draw every time you Union, and pretty much he's able to awaken, self-awaken, which is pretty powerful. And awaken, he has double strike. He allows you to draw a card, gain 5k, and then still the same auto that when you activate the Union skill, you draw a card, which gets easily countered by almost every single deck, because every color now has those free play, counter play cards. So because of that, Gogeta, unfortunately, hurts my soul, but is getting number 9. So now, what's going to get number 8? And the number 8 spot, I'm gonna have to give it to Son Goku. I know a lot of you guys in the comment section below are gonna disagree with me. I even disagree with myself right now, because this guy is so darn good. But if I had to rank him, I would give it the number 8 spot. This guy is mad powerful. Like, this is my first predictions of the decks, guys. I'll definitely make a follow-up video on what I think as soon as I see more gameplay. I have played with all these decks, I have tried them out, and I have played against all these decks. So this is where I'm coming from. Alright guys, so this guy's mad strong. He has the burst 3 ability. He could self-awaken really fast, draw cards. This leader is actually very versatile because of the burst 3 ability. You're going to be getting cards from your deck to the drop, allowing you to overwhelm a lot and draw like a maniac. And when he awakens, he restands and turns into this beast, Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Goku. And he's a double striker, which is amazing because the leader is a finisher on its own. And he also gains 5k boost power for every 8 black battle cards in your warp. So this guy's amazing, and I don't know, I kind of want to rank him up higher, but since I had to make the list, I'm gonna give him the number 8 spot. He also draws cards and is able to fuel your drop area by getting cards from the warp back into the drop. This guy is mad strong. So that is Son Goku, the number 8 spot. So now it's getting a lot harder. What am I gonna give the number 7 spot? So the number 7 spot, I'm gonna have to give it to my boy Son Gohan, the vanilla spamming deck. I really love this deck, and just because I rank this guy number 7 or I rank any other leader number 1, number 2, it doesn't mean that's its place. Obviously, it's all about the player and the person playing the deck. I've played this deck and I've been able to beat the number 1 deck that I'm gonna be ranking in this video. And if you guys like this video, make sure to comment in the comment section below and tell me. I like discussion type of videos. Definitely make more, C-Rod, and I will. And also leave me a like. So we got Son Gohan over here. He's able to pretty much self-awaken, take a life, draw, awaken, draw more, and also he is able to bring out and spam out your 1-drop yellow vanilla cards onto the field, draw some more, and when you combo monster cards, which is the Icarus card, you're able to draw during the battle. So that right there is pretty good for offense and defense, and I kid you not, guys, you're gonna be swarming the field with a bunch of 1-drops, and this deck right here runs one of the strongest unison cards that just vanilla blanks everything that your opponent and you have. So this guy's actually very, very powerful. Don't underestimate Son Gohan. So Son Gohan gets the number 7 spot. Number 6 spot, and it's getting a lot harder, guys, but the number 6 spot, I'm gonna give it to Vegeta and Babidi. Yup, this gets the number 6 spot. I feel it might have been number 5, but I feel I've beaten this deck so much with a lot of different decks that it gets the number 6 spot. Same thing, Overlord ability, the Servant ability, and also an auto that he's able to self-awaken, and this is what makes him really strong. He's able to give himself 5k boost and a double strike. That right there is amazing. A self-awakening double strike boosted leader. And when you awaken, you switch your energies back to active mode, and then you bring out the Majin Vegeta with Babidi. Same thing, Overlord, same thing. You could take lives to draw and give your leader a 5k and double, and obviously you want to abuse the Vegetas that have the Servant ability, so you can activate Overlord, and those Vegetas are mad powerful, and you're going to be able to definitely pressure your opponent with this leader and spamming out the Majin Buu if you want to go that route and bring out the Majin Buu engine with the Majin Buu ball. So it's all up to you guys. This is going to be the number 6 spot for me. Definitely let me know in the comment section below. I feel some of you guys, that might be your number 1. It's not my number 1. So definitely leave me a comment in the comment section. So number 5, we're getting closer to the end, guys. Number 5, unfortunately, I'm gonna give it to Dark Broly. Dark Broly's mad strong. Don't underestimate Dark Broly. But Dark Broly is getting the number 5 spot just because it revolves heavily on the Dark Broly engine. And if you're not really playing the Dark Broly engine, this leader doesn't flourish as much. So that's why it's getting number 5. But the Dark Broly engine is so darn powerful that it deserves the number 5 spot. So he's able to fuel the drop, get your 30,000 power battle cards in the drop area so you can bring out the Dark Brolys onto the field, and the Dark Brolys just ultimately obliterate your opponent because they're 30k battle cards that warp cards from your opponent's hand, warp cards from your opponent's drop, warp cards from the field, and they're 30k battle cards. They're going to deal some heavy damage. And when he's awakened, he's also able to gain power boost during the battle if you pretty much destroy and place in the drop area 30k battle cards. And that right there is very powerful because you're able to defend your life, and you're also able to go for the offensive play and go for game with your leader. Amazing leader, and it's definitely well deserving of the number 5 spot. So what's gonna get the number 4 spot? Now the number 4 spot, oh my god, it's getting hard, guys, but I'm gonna give it to Baby. Number 4 goes to Baby for baby because of the reason that this deck is all about countering and spamming your counter play cards, counter attack cards, and you start off with the extra card that allows you to reduce the cost of all your counter play and pretty much your counter cards by 1, meaning you're going to be able to bring out cards, negate attacks, and defend a lot with this leader. And he's able to self-awaken because of the planet Tuffle that you're able to start off automatically, because that's what the leader does. And when he's awakened, he's pretty good. He has the Overlord ability, the Servant, taking advantage of the Servant cards, and auto when he attacks, he draws and activate main that allows you to search for cards with the counter skill, allowing you to just non-stop counter, bring out the big baby, and obliterate your opponent. And this card is well deserving of the number 4 spot. So now what's going to get number 3? Well, now we have a couple cards left. We got Vegeta, we got Broly, and then we got Gotenks. Oh, this is so darn hard. But number 3, I'm going to give it to Gotenks. I know a lot of you guys are like, Gotenks is number 1. Well, I've been able to beat Gotenks, so that's why it doesn't get number 1 in my books. So definitely let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. So this guy, when he attacks, he's able to draw a card, and what makes this guy so powerful is when your life is at 4 or less, or you have a green unison with a specified cost of 2 in play, you're able to awaken. That's what makes him so strong. Awaken turn 2 if you open up with a green unison, and then you become this monster of a leader. Your opponent's leader cards can't attack your battle cards, which is completely nuts in my opinion. And auto that when he attacks, he draws, and then he's able to take markers away from your opponent's unison, or you're able to spam out 2 ghost tokens, allowing you to pressure your opponent. This is a mad strong leader, and this one is well deserving of number 1 for sure. It's definitely a runner-up in my books, but it's getting number 3. So number 2, what is going to be number 2? Well, number 2 is going to go to Broly. I've seen this deck kill turn 2, turn 3 the latest if you play it right. So Broly, he's kind of like the green Broly, but a little different. You're able to bring out the Broly chain and bring out the 1-drop to bring out a 4-drop, bring out a 3-drop. And these guys, when they come out onto the field, they warp cards away from your opponent, and they are also critical. And this leader is also able to awaken fast, gain critical, and deal damage to your opponent. As well as when you bring out the big Brolys, they're going to be warping cards, and then you can add a double strike Champa to drop your opponents to low life. And when you awaken, you restand 2 of your energies and go into Broly the Awakened Demon. And same thing, this guy gains critical if you have a Broly BR on the field, which you will. And when this card attacks, you can draw a card, and this card also gains 5k boost. Talk about nuts, right? Then you're also able to choose 1 card in your hand, discard it when one of your red Broly cards dies, and then you're able to bring out a 4-cost Broly to continue the chain consistently. This is a very powerful, aggressive deck, and it definitely deserves number 2. So now my number 1, and it's going to go to Vegeta. The reason it's going to Vegeta is because it recently won first place at a tournament. It's mad strong. It's a ramping leader. This guy can literally get you energy just by dealing damage to your opponent, which I think is so darn nuts. So this guy's auto, when you deal damage to your opponent by attacking with this card, you can look at the top card, and if it's a mono blue card, you may place it in your energy and rest mode. That right there is freaking nuts. Literally ramping on its own. I think they're gonna ban this leader or something. This guy's insane. They banned every other card that ramps. The leader does it on its own. When you awaken, you just draw 1 card, which is a nerf to him. I guess he's not too overpowered. And then when you're Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, the ultimate evolution, same thing. When you attack, you draw a card. And when your opponent activates a counter skill, you're able to switch this card back to active mode to go for another attack. And with the Unison Vegeta that exists, you're able to pretty much give this guy a double strike if I'm not mistaken. And you're going to be able to go for game with this guy. And same thing, when he deals damage, keep ramping up. This leader is insane, and it deserves the number 1 spot. So that's gonna be the end of the video, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you think is the #1 leader of the new series set 11, and I'm gonna wrap it up. Subscribe, let me know in the comment section if you guys like these discussion type of videos, and I'll definitely make more. And like we always say, y'all stay super.